Alright, so immigrants. Let's talk about the immigrant issue, which is, you guys, I'm on both sides of there. I'm a born American. I'm a natural born American. So I am a citizen by birthright, right? Right? So that's me. I'm a citizen by birthright. And my children's are citizens by birthright. 4 of my children, my husband, 4 of my children's father, my husband, okay, he was born in Oregon, so he's by birthright, okay. 1 of my children, my eldest, my son, I had when I was younger, he's with his dad, was not born in the United States of America. In fact, he has an alien card. He's an alien. He has a card that says he's an alien, okay. That's another thing to think about there. What the fuck is an alien? Like, really, people, you gotta think about these words. This is wordplay here. You gotta break these words down and think about these words, and then apply it and think about it and rethink about it. Anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say here is I have both everything in my family. Direct family, okay? Like, if they took away birthright, residency, my son, in essence, my eldest son, who is almost 17 years old, would be deported to Laos. I don't know how the fuck that would work. I heard that Laos don't even take deportees back. Like, where the fuck are they going to send my child to? Like, and then he's not even full-blooded Laos. Like, where are you going to deport him to? His grandpa's Cambodian. Like, are you guys going to send him to Cambodia or Laos? Like, I'm confused about that. Where are we going to start? Where are we going to deport the people that are half and half? Are you going to deport them to their dad's original country? Like, but their dad is from Laos, but then he came from Thailand. Like, do you guys even know where these immigrants came from? Because a lot of them don't even have birth certificates. My mother-in-law, I mean, ex-mother-in-law, my rest in peace, my eldest son's grandmother was born in Laos, and she told me that she used to have her babies in Laos, and then later on they would have to go to Thailand to get the birth certificate. So some of these kids don't even have the right birthdays, don't even have like none. Like, she literally told me that my kid's dad was born in the rice season when the rice was this high or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys, they didn't look at the fucking month and like, oh, it's June 21st, 1927. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all bullshit. All this immigrants shit, this is all a distraction. Like, let's not focus on something that ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's like, it's literally, logically impossible for this to happen. If something like this could happen, then we would be even more stupider, more ignorant, more dumb of a country than I could ever have imagined. If that happened. If they started sending home, like my son, a natural birthright fucking citizen. So he was born here, so he's a citizen. Or is it because I'm a citizen because, you know, I'm not even technically a citizen if they take away the birth thing, okay? Because I'm only a citizen because I was born here. You know, I can't prove that my people are from this country originally, from this land. I mean, what white person can? Like, all y'all white people gotta go. I hope you know that. Anyone that thinks that we should send, like, what was his name? Hannity, the guy that's on the show that said, oh, the immigrants are taking all of our fucking jobs. Shut the fuck up, dude. Immigrants ain't taking your jobs. They're taking the job that you don't want. Y'all ain't taking your jobs. We don't take it. You know what I did? Now, I'm not gonna say, okay, I just want to use this for an example, though, but in actuality, I have to give credit where it's due. So a friend of mine's brother, a black man, a friend of mine, his brother was going to help me. I needed to move stuff from my storage, okay? I had like a 3-car garage storage. I moved out of a 4-bedroom house, and I'm going into a 2-bedroom. So I had a 4-car garage storage full of shit that I need to get out, right? And I wanted to get it moved out, and I know my husband's not here. I'm separated, so I have nobody. My 17-year-old can't move all the fucking refrigerator and the washer and dryer and blah blah blah. So you know what I did? I I didn't want to waste my friend's brother's time because I wasn't sure about like when I wanted to do it. I'm one of those people that's like, I don't want to do something, then I might not, you know, like, or I'd be like, oh, let's do this at 12 and then I'll be there at 2, you know, like, I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, I can't, you know, shit happens, and that's just me. I don't believe in time, okay? Fuck time. Anyway, so what I was saying was that, so he did offer, my friend, this black man, did offer his brother, who is a black man, does have a business, that he does move stuff for a living. And I was gonna let him do it, but then, like, I kept bullshitting. Like, he was like, you gonna do it this weekend? You gonna do it this weekend? And I was like, no. And I'm like, ain't nobody gonna, like, wait on me for that long, you know? So I was like, whatever. And then finally, by the time I decided to do it, it was like I had to let him know by a certain day. And then I don't expect people to go run around my schedule, you know? So one day I was driving by Home Depot, and I pulled up at Home Depot. Now, let me let y'all know something about why y'all think Mexicans are stealing your jobs. Because, look, they're not stealing your jobs. They're doing the actual job. Like, when I pull up at Home Depot, it's nothing but Mexicans standing out there. Mexicans. There's no rule that says white people can't stand out there. There's no rule that says black people can't stand out there. There's no rule that said Asians. There ain't no rules on who can stand outside of a Home Depot trying to get business. But you know who's out there? The Mexicans, okay? Because they know that they ain't got shit to do right now. So why they ain't got shit to do and they need to make some money, they're gonna go stand the fuck outside of Home Depot and wait for some people that need some help with some labor. Who else is doing that? I ain't seen no other races doing that but Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? When you drive down the street on the corners and you see the fruit stands and you see the fucking icy stands and all the shit, who are those people that are doing it? I mean, in the South, sorry, you guys don't have that, okay? I'm sorry, because you guys are not diverse enough, okay? But in the countries, in the states where we are diverse, who do you see on those corners? Mexicans, right? Mexicans. When you go to the flea market, right, and they got all that shit set up to sell, who's the majority of the people that be in that flea market? I'll wait. Bingo, Mexicans, okay? When you need your lawn service done and you need it done for a cool price and you need it done right, and you don't want to fucking break your neck to get it done, who do you call to get that shit done? Mexicans. When you need your house painted, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So it's like, it's not that the Mexicans are stealing the jobs, it's that the Mexicans are willing to work. You understand? They are willing to work. They ain't sitting around all day online looking filling out applications and thinking that's gonna get them a job. They out there, footwork, canvassing. You can call that canvassing. They are salesmen. They out there canvassing. They walking out looking for shit. You know, like they're trying to get paid. And do I feel like that's taken away from my ability to do what they're doing? No, it's not. I could do exactly what they're doing if I wanted to. I could do exactly what they're doing, but I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Most Americans could do anything that these Mexicans are doing, because let's just face it, Mexicans are the only immigrants that you guys are worried about. But see, y'all ain't complaining about the Asians, are you? Because you know there is way more Asians here than there is Mexicans, okay? Let me just tell you that. Like, Asians is like the #1 thing I see. Okay, I don't know. I'd have to look at the statistics. But when I look around, I see Asians. Like, Mexicans are here, but they're kind of integrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, mixed in here and there. Like, they're not... Asians are here, but they're in there. They got, like, you'll drive down a whole block and it'd be all Asians. They done blocked the whole fucking block up. You understand? They done bought the whole block. They done bought the whole shopping center. They got the nail shop, the fuzz shop, the fucking clothes store, the fucking the dry cleaning. They got the fucking little. They're selling cheap shit. They got the Asian supermarket. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why ain't nobody complaining about the Asians? Everyone always want to talk about some Mexicans. Why? Because they darker? Because, you know, that's also some fucking societal issues right there that you got going on. That you feel like all the darker people are the fucked up ones. First they complain about the black people. When they're done with the black people, then they're moving on to the Mexicans. And what you gonna think they gonna do when they're done with the Mexicans? Then you got the Hindus and the Arabs and the Muslims. Then you got the fucking Asians coming up next. Then who's next? You know, like, you guys gotta understand that this immigrant shit is retarded. Because, like, I literally could walk down my street right now and you will not see one motherfucking white person. I bet you gonna see none but black, immigrant, brown-skinned people. Brown-skinned people. And I guarantee you that 60% of them motherfuckers, 70% is going to be immigrants. Or born from an immigrant family. Okay? This is A-M-E-R-A. Wait, did I spell it right? A-M-E-R-I-C-A. America, home of the enslaved. But no, really, you get it for what I'm saying. Like, listen to you guys when you talk about this shit. Like, pay attention to what you're saying. Is it logical? Does it make sense? Do you really think that they're gonna kick fucking half of America out of America? It's gonna go down. As a matter of fact, I hope they do try to do some shit like that, because that's when all the white motherfuckers gonna be ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna go down. And it's gonna go down like motherfucking George Bobby Brown. Like Bobby Brown's going down like Bobby Brown. You know? Like, it will, man, who ride on who ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go crazy. I'm glad that my kids are Asian. I'm just playing. Hey, because we know Asians got the guns. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, look it. My point by this video is to say to you guys that Donald Trump ain't running shit. That man don't run a motherfucking thing but his mouth. He don't run shit but his mouth, you guys. Not a damn thing. Nothing, 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 nothing. In fact, we run this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how we run this shit? Ching, 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 ching with them dollars. That's what we running. We run with these dollars. Let's put our dollars where our mouth is at. Does that make sense? Like, let's put our dollars where our brain is at. Ooh, there we go. There's a thought for you. There's a fucking challenge. Put your dollars where your mind's at. But I guess motherfuckers' minds is on Jordans and fucking Louis Vuittons and blah, blah, blahs. Please, that's where your mind's at. That's where your dollars is at. So, don't pretend to care about real issues when you don't really care about real issues. Because if you really cared about real issues and you really thought about it, you would realize that, hey, maybe this is all a distraction. Maybe Donald Trump is a big-ass fucking peacock in mating season dancing around, and we all the fucking females, you know? And he's just doing a show for us, and we just like, ooh, his show is like, ooh, we're just mesmerized, you know? Like, ooh, and he's just doing his show, doing his show, doing his show. And we're just like, ooh, he's big and bad, you know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, there's people behind us with a fucking rifle about to kill us. Get it? Like, we are like glued onto this man. Like, he's fucking the all ultimate of all everything. Like, this nigga is the fucking end of all. This is the, please, you guys, let's stop sweating on this nigga. Like, Donald Trump don't run shit. Let's stop tripping off of this man that don't run a motherfucking thing. I need to stop cussing. I'm gonna do one video where I don't cuss one single time. I promise. But for the sake of saying immigrants in America, don't worry. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all run this shit like immigrants is like America. America is immigrant. There ain't nothing original about this motherfucker. If they take the immigration out of America, they're taking the America from America. This will just turn into it won't be America no more. It will be called the new America, the new migrant America, okay?